How Macduff constructed the jointer edger. Size of the jig will be determined by the material being worked. The higher the saw blade, the higher and larger the material that will be worked, up to 2.5 inches with a tall blade. The base is 8 feet long, 1/4 inch plywood and 8 inches wide. Center of the 8-inch 1/4 inch plywood you can see the slot for the blade. The secondary guide rail with the toggle clamps is 4 inches wide by 3/4 and is screwed from the back through the 8-inch plywood base. That 4-inch by 3/4 board has to be dead straight. The box bracket on the fence is ideal for this. The rod is threaded through the hole and clamped down with the toggle clamp, and the height of the back fence coincides with the underside of the rail and rod. The box bracket with the large 1.25-inch hole is ideally placed on the stationary fence within the track system on top of the aluminum fence. The height of the back 3/4 fence coincides with the underside of the aluminum bar. This holds the whole slider unit down on top of the table saw top. The unit is clamped to the aluminum fence when jointing material with the blade. Macduff was the first to use a box bracket on a fence. This is ideally placed with all anti-kick devices placed up front of the cutting tool. The support bar is placed through the 1.25-inch hole on the box bracket. The support bar is tightened with a toggle clamp through the top and with a secondary screw on the side. Wherever the wheel is required, it can be easily adjusted for height. We'll now show you the adjustment. The hold-in wheel is used with conjunction with the anti-kickback balls which slide on the aluminum bar to the position required. Again placed up front of the cutting tool. The box bracket is adjustable on the aluminum fence with the track system. Depending on the size and curve of the saw blade, we have different sizes of splitters and riving knives. The hold-in wheel is adjusted, as is the anti-kickback balls up front of the blade. ready for the jointing. The innovative box bracket which supports the aluminum rail. Copyright by McDuff, 212. In feed, on the other side, the out feed. The system is used like a jointer on the vertical. The rod from the box bracket is easily disassembled. The following procedure to attach the piece of lumber that has to have the edge straightened is like this. We'll show you the operation without the overhead pawls making contact with the wood. Now, with the anti-kickback pawls in operation, which prevents kickback. Is there a place for a Jimmy Jig in your workshop?